Hello, ladies. I ask you the question, if you can pick my brain for 20 minutes, what would you ask? So, some of you replied with really beautiful questions, and here are my answers for you. Okay, so the first question is from Joy. What is your advice for older women seeking younger guys to date? Is it realistic? First, is it realistic? Yes. Of course, it's realistic. Look at the world. There are so many couples, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 years difference on both sides. Now, external propaganda is only supporting older men and younger women. What is my advice is this. Younger men want to learn. They want to be with a woman who is confident. They want to be with a woman who is not going to give them drama. So men who look for drama-free relationship, they prefer older women. Men who love drama, they cause drama to older women if they have relationships with them, right? So your advice is to remain in your comfortable, confident self. Shine the light, be the magic you want to see in the world. Just allow yourself to really enjoy life. And when you are around them, do not be insecure about your age. Do not mention your age ever. Don't be shy about your body. Oh, I've had 3 kids, so my belly. No, nothing. Just know what you want and go for it, right? Your dating profile has to stand out, not in a needy way. Oh, I just had a divorce after 30 years of marriage and now I want to. That sounds boring. You go like, hey, I'm here to explore the life, enjoy myself, be the magic in the world. Come on this journey. I am so much fun. And if you are fun enough for me, we'll see what can happen. Instead of you trying to, please, can I fit in? You lead with your magic. Okay, I hope this helps. And of course, your name is Joy. You can play a lot just on that name. You can totally own it. Like, I am Joy on the name, but guess when you get to know me, I am even more, right? Own your magic. That's what younger man needs, especially with older women. Okay, I hope this helps. Next question is coming from Vera. She says, my question would be on what I, as a woman, can do to have a strong marriage. My husband and I were a couple of days away from filing for a divorce and have fortunately reconciled after 2 very difficult years. The last 3 months have been full of love, intimacy, perhaps a bit too much, and I don't know that all of this is sustainable. I worry that it may not be as great as we get demands from our time by difficult situation or hard to negotiate household chores, etc. Okay, so here is the thing, Vera. You don't want sustainable relationship. No, you don't want it. You want a regenerative relationship. And that's what you are having right now. Look up the word sustainable and watch what images come up. It's all, ecological. Look up the word regenerative and you will see the whole ecosystem happening. That's what we want in our marriages. There are so many people who have sustainable relationships that are just flat boring. They wake up every day, they do this, they go to church on weekends, and they go back to work on weeks, and it's really boring, and they are sustaining quiet misery. You guys had and you exploded the problem, and now you're reconnecting back again. So you need to know that I'm able to reconnect. My husband is able to reconnect. And when we see there are few leaks, we're gonna patch those together as a team. You see, Please trust yourself, trust your husband, create a little habit of connecting. Let's say your Saturday is your day that for 3 hours you're just going to spend together and play. Play, not talking about our problems, but play. Do something, what I say, poorly together. Like, you suck at roller skating, he does too, let's do that. Or you don't know how to play ping pong, he doesn't either, go do it, right? You just want to do things that are playful and fun, because relationships are tired from too much talking. Once you insert that playfulness, then conversation and talking can be a normal part of the game. And congratulations to doing it. And keep on having too much intimacy, because we need it. I'm actually creating a course right now called Crickets in the Bedroom, which is designed to help women who are living in a sex-starved relationships. Yours right now, it's not. Treasure that time. Learn to reconnect more. Learn to, to express what you love and what you need, because this is golden time. I cannot tell you how many women are really suffering in a sex-starved relationships. Thank you, Vera, for asking. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your concern about this war situation and my life in Croatia. Yeah, it was really, war sucks. War is hell. Okay, next question about love from Monica. Should a guy pay for your dates? What to say if he doesn't? That's a great question, Monica. Really awesome question. In these modern times, there is a lot of conflict with who pays, because normally masculine energy gives, provides, takes care of. Men are designed to fall in love when they give. Money, advice, gift, services, help, support, food, they're falling in love as they give. Now, if you take a masculine role and you invite him on a date and you choose the restaurant and you do this and you do that, and then you expect him to pay, you are conflicting energy. But if you are happy to receive and very joyful and have a little bit of collaboration, but more in a receptive mode, then when it comes time to pay, he will normally be reaching. Always, especially on the first date, you want to ask that question. Do not change the words. Exactly this question. How much do you want me to contribute? Now he has to give you a number. He has to calculate a number. And if he tells you, well, just pay your half, then you again ask for the number. Unless he says, pay half, and he had 3 drinks and lobster and you had a salad, then you say, I'll pay my half. And if you feel turned off by that, this is your last date. But you want to honor yourself and your desires by starting the date in receptive mode, by being receptive through the date, and ending the date in receptive mode. See how that works? So if he says, if he is just, hey, you need to pay your part, you can say, if you were receptive the whole time, you can say, I know, right? But my grandma would roll in her graveyard if she says that. She trained me to always be receptive to men and to contribute with my beauty and my magic and to make you cookies next time. In honor of my grandma, can we do it that way? Do not budge like, okay, or, right? No, just like really participate. Like, I'm an old school. I appreciate a man, a generous man. You can write this on your dating profile. There is nothing sexier than a generous man who takes initiative to organize the date and provides for it. That's very sexy and honest. Don't lie. Many people lie during their dates. And they're just like, oh, I'm so independent and cool. And then they give you stink eye. You don't want to be that. You want to be gracious and elegant and calm and peaceful and fun and joyful and playful. Authentic you. Not a mask and a persona of what the world wants to create of you as a woman. Okay? Next question. My computer is not opening. Okay, now it is. It's by Denise. I would love to pick your heart to understand why men don't know when they have a good woman in front of them. Okay. And she says, I'm tired of trying. Okay, so here is the deal, Denise. They don't know that they have a good woman in front of them if, number one, woman doesn't present herself as a good woman. Which means this, the moment he starts with something monkey business, you're just totally unfazed by that. And you just say like, I don't appreciate that. This is not the way how we roll here. And just like totally calm, like, hey, this is not what we do. You don't create drama about it. You don't explode. You're just like, huh? This is strange to me. I don't appreciate this. That's it. And then let him say what he has to say. If he says, oops, thanks for saying that, that means he's willing to grow. If he says, oh, what do you think, who you are, some kind of princess? Then you say, yes, I'm a woman. I'm a very good woman. And I don't even understand any behavior like this or words spoken that way from the get-go. And those people who don't appreciate a good woman from the get-go will melt away and go away or try to suppress you into their idea. But if you just gently and calmly reinforce without a force your who you are and where you stand, just like in a library, everybody knows to be quiet. And in the bar, everybody knows to be loud. So how you position yourself is how men will treat you. Same person goes to library quiet or to church quiet, and the same person goes to bar and jumps around because this environment allows certain behavior and this environment doesn't. And I know, honey, you are tired. I'd love to check up with you again. So I'll send you the email. I love you. And one more question, ladies. Two more. Kay is saying, so it's a little lengthy email, but basically it boils down to, is missing an old relationship normal? And should have I tried harder at making it work? I think that if I get in a new relationship, that if his spouse left or died, that I missed out on what was really meant to be, and that he is my soulmate. Okay, Kay, this is a really, really deep, important observation and situation that you shared. Look, you did not do anything wrong. Should I have tried harder? You were so young. What did you know about life? You were taken on the path. You took the path. Should have I tried harder? This sounds like, oh, should I have gone to another college and you are now 60 and the college was when you were 18? There is so much regret energy around that I would actually suggest you do more and experience more of new people from the imaginative place, as if you have forget everything from the past, as if you don't know anything about life that is before this moment. You come on your dates alive. You come and meet people from this moment, as if you don't have a past, as if they don't have a past, as if all you have is this moment. Because the truth is, all you have is this moment. That's a fact. So can you go on dates with young, youthful, fresh energy of curiosity, openness, freedom, interest, Wow. Like if you are an alien coming first time to this planet, you don't know anything about anything. They don't know anything about anything. What do we make of this moment? You will otherwise live your whole life in regret. There must be a really serious reason why your relationship ended. And he moved on. Should you have tried better or not? He moved on. There is no opportunity to do this again. Just like if you take a piece of paper and you burn it. Oh, should I have read that paper 5 more times? No, it's burned, it's all gone. But guess what? There are many, many other papers everywhere. So much paper around. So let's see what's written on this one. Oh, what this one says. What can I write on this one? Get the curiosity of a blank canvas. It will really, really help you to feel calm and peaceful. I love you so much, darling. And the last question for this round is by Tejas. She said, if I can pick your brains, I would love to know why men want women to pursue them. Why men on dating sites send accept interest and then do not communicate further. How to know when a man is really interested? Wonderful questions. Okay, why men want women to pursue them? It's called a lazy lion. I want to be the lion. I want to be the king of the jungle, but I'm lazy. Second reason is because women have rejected men so much that men are really scared. Look, we are emotional. Really, we are. But men, they are sensitive. He's been hurt once or twice or 5 times or 20 times. Why would he continue pursuing? Because very often what men get when they pursue is, I don't like you anymore, or blah, blah. This typical painful human behavior. And for men, it's way harder to handle that rejection than for us. Really, really, really hard. So to connect this to your other question, yes, men want women to pursue them, but they accept interest and don't communicate further because you were not clear in your profile. Let's revamp your profile to be wild and fun and delicious. In other words, something like, there is nothing sexier than a man who initiates the contact. I respect a man who shows up and continues. I admire a man who initiates a quick meeting. Because look, on a dating site, your value to this man is 1 in hundreds, not much, because you are just a picture on a dating site. But the moment you show them you get them on the phone call, you hear their voice, you show them on Zoom, or you meet them in person, you are now a person in my heart, in my mind, a person who I know. Your value has exponentially grown. So keep growing your values, right? Like say, I appreciate a man who initiates a contact, who wants to talk. There is something really admirable about a man who is stepping up for his desires and continuing. Don't say, if you blah, 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 neglect to write, don't write to me. You are talking then to that man. But if you're talking about, there is something so wonderful. I feel safe with a man who, I respect a man that. I feel happy when a man reaches out to me first. All of these things, you are talking to a man who does that. And then you need to promise to yourself to honor them by replying back. You reply back to every man who reaches to you. Every man. Even if you don't like him, even if he's too old and too short and too whatever, you reply to every man to clean that ghosting energy. And Even if you don't like the guy, you reply back and say, you know what? I really love this about you. You wrote this, I love the picture over there. I love something about you. And I don't feel romantic chemistry to pursue this further. But I suggest highly, especially for you, that you continue with them until you meet them. So you learn how to meet a person. And usually men fall in love with us much faster. It takes us about 3 dates to really feel that chemistry. We either feel it instantly, like attraction, fatal attraction, or nothing. I really like him. Most likely, nothing. Is a female concept. So allow that to happen. For you, especially, Tejas, 3 dates minimum. 3 dates. Go on 3 dates in person and see them. And your follow-up is how to know when a man is really interested. You move yourself out of the picture. Because what we do, we project through our filter. Oh, I'm not interested. And then we have, he's too short, he's too this, he's too that. Then we have that energy around us. And then when a man shows up in this world, he fills our wall. And we cannot feel the real interest. If he is there, he's interested. If you put obstacles in conversation, he's then gauging, oh, can I succeed with her? No. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Right? So you have to see how you position yourself. Most of the time, men are way more interested in us than we are in them. There is a scientific study done about how men consider us beautiful and how we consider them beautiful. Oh my gosh. People say men are visual. Women judge by men's looks, men's height, weight, hairiness on his chest, the hair on his face, education. Oh my goodness, we judge way more. Way more. Like men think a woman is super gorgeous, like a 2% of women, and super not attractive 2%. Everything else in between is attractive to them. And for us, oh my gosh, if you're not a top model, you are nothing. So it's a scientific study. It's not my words. It's a study. So I hope you like these questions, these answers. Ladies, thank you for helping me see where you stand at. And I want to inform you that my new program will be called Crickets in the Bedroom. You can already go there now and sign up to see if this is something that interests you. It's about sexless situation for women who are sex-starved, affection-starved, who don't feel seen, who don't feel desired, who don't feel connected in their relationships. And if you are single, this could be interesting for you, but it's actually designed for women who are already in relationships. I love you very much. Keep sharing your insights with me when you get my email, and I'll see you soon. Much love.